Shalom. This is Sincere Milk of Yahawah, Lion's Den. I camp out with Lion Den, Ben Hawan Jen Joshua Slakia, in Jacksonville, Florida. First, I take a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the archons, and to the women and children. Kal Halayim La Yahawah Bahashem Yahawah Shai. Bahashem Ha Rodash Kodash Mahamah. In the name of Yahawah Shai, holy in spirit and truth. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Yahawah. Salutation to the archons who are the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Well, the Spirit moved me to make this lesson. It has to do with that movie I was watching the other day, Prey, right? With the, what you call them again? The Predators, right? The title of this lesson is called Yahawah's Predators Are Called Hunters in the Bible. That's right. With all the craziness that's going on with the Edomites, what they have done to the water, to the air, to the food, to the land, to the clothes, to the money, to the people of Yahawah, Bashin Yahushai, so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds, to the clothes, right? And to the animals. That this is going to come to an end, okay? And what they're about to do, right? They want to do the second shutdown, okay? So, I want to take it to Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said Yahawah, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes, right? The you call that the bunkers, right? Of the rocks. Okay, so as you can see, is in the Bible that Yahawah Shem Yahushai does talk about that the Edomites and the other nations around the world are also having bunkers. They're going to be hiding. Edomites are everywhere. Okay, so this last prophet will be fulfilled. I want to go to Amos. Give me a minute here. Chapter 4, verse 2. Yahawah has sworn by his holiness that the day shall come upon you that he will take you away with hooks and your posterity with fish hooks, right? And when you look up the word prosperity, look at the way they wrote it. It means all future generations of people. Now calm down, Vocab Malone, right? Because I'm sure he's probably going to jump and say, you see? Especially you 501c3 incorporated churches, right? You Yahuwah-mongers. No, this is in scripture, this will be talking about Abraham, right? All the descendants and children of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, right? And from there on, Slakia. So it's only for the 12 tribes, so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds, right? It's not for the whole world, as these corporated churches have lied and deceived people to believe in, and also Vocab Malone, who wants to keep insisting that that's the way it is. Songs. Give me a minute. Song chapter 89. Okay, 89. Looking for 89. Chapter 89, verse 35. Verse 35. Once have I sworn by my holiness that I will not lie unto David. Right? And you know that David comes Yahawah Shai, okay, and Judah. Alright? A promise is a promise. And Yahawah Shem Yahushai keeps their word. I want to go to verse 36. His seed shall endure forever. His throne as the sun before me. Woo! Verse 37, it shall be established forever as the moon and as a faithful witness in heaven. Yeah. Moon, the sun, the stars are there every day, day and night. Okay? I want to take it back to Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 17. For my eyes are upon all their ways, they are not hid from my face, neither is there iniquity hid from my eyes. That's right. The Edomites think that they're going to get away with what they have done, what they're about to do, right? And Yahawah Shin Yahushai sees all things, right? The angels record everything from the beginning of time, okay? So they can hide all they want in their bunkers. They can think that they can gonna come back out after they have destroyed, or think that they're the ones who have destroyed the world system, when really it is Yahawah Shin Yahushai who is doing that through them, right? This is the what's that word I'm looking for? This is the big confusion that the 501c3 incorporated churches cannot grab in their hands, that understanding, because they don't have the Holy Spirit with them, right? That Yahawah Shin Yahushai controls all things. There's no such thing as free will, freedom of choice, okay? Hebrew chapter 4. I mean, it's a beautiful fake belief, right? Like people who want to keep on insisting believing in Santa Claus, and then they say doing it for their children. Chapter 4, verse 13. But in reality, it doesn't change the truth. Verse 13, right? Yes. Neither is there any creature that is not manifested in his sight, but all things are naked and open unto his eyes of him with whom we have to do. Yeah. Everything. Okay. So all these high-tech drones, what they call that other one? AI, and whatever other machinery technology they have built and given names. All this is being recorded in heaven, is being watched. Okay? And remember that when Yahawah Shin Yahushai comes back in those so-called UFOs, when they're really chariots, he's gonna the battle is only gonna last only 1 hour. That's all. We call that a quickie. All this power, all this high education, right? In 1 hour is all gone. Go on a song. Song chapter 33. Because the Edomites, they have to go. They have done too much wickedness, too much damage to the earth. Chapter 33, verse 13. Yahawah looks from heaven. He beholds all his sons of men. Woo! 14. From the place of his inhabitation, he looks upon all the inhabitants of the earth. Verse 15. He fashions, oh wow, check this out. He fashions their hearts, their mind, alike. He considers all their works. See? Yahawah Shin Yahushai is the one that makes them do what they were created to do. And for a purpose. You know what, you so-called Negros Latinos, American speckled birds, forget, right? I'm talking about your 2/3. Yahawah Shin Yahushai has created everything for a purpose, his purpose. It will only be right, smart, and wise to learn to find out your purpose. And of course, you know, I know that it hurts when you find out that you are 2/3 because you were not given the understanding. Okay? And everything is done accordingly, meaning that from the beginning of time, okay, he recorded everything. So what you did in the past, those are who you were in the past are who you are today. Right? And only Yahawah Shin Yahweh Shai will open the book and look into it and say, oh yeah, this is the one that gave me the finger, right? And turned his heart away from me. Right? So it's all good. You're gonna come back as little babies in the new kingdom. Okay? Where Jeremiah, Slakia. Jeremiah 16. One more time, Jeremiah 16, verse 18. And first I will recompensate their iniquity and their sins double, because they have defiled my land. Yes, they have. They have filled my inheritance with the carcass of their detestable and abominable things. Woo! So you can see why when Yahawah comes back, okay, and he wakes up, he chooses right there at that moment the 144,000 chosen elect. I hope and pray that I'm one of them, okay? And he turns them into hunters, right? I mean, take a good look at this one right here. For some reason, this one's looking from the back. They gave him long hair. Now, we're going to be coming back as hunters, all right? But we're going to be looking better than this. Okay, we're going to be coming back with bling bling and none of this long hair shit, okay? We're going to come back in order. But we are going to come back with some, not only spiritual superpower, new bodies, but yes, high-tech gadgets, very, very, very advanced, okay? I believe if my elder did a video, we'll be able even to fly. Wow. Wow, that's going to be amazing, okay? Ezekiel. I mean, I remember when I was a little kid watching Superman, I used to try to fly around the house with a towel and underwears. Oh, that was too much information. My bad. Okay, Ezekiel. Give me a minute here. I'm looking for Ezekiel. Gotta laugh at these things, because at the end, Yahawah Shin Yahushua is going to come back and put all things in order. Okay? We're going to have the last laugh, is what I'm saying. Okay, Ezekiel chapter 43, verse 7. And he said unto me, Son of man, the place of my throne and the place of the shoes of my feet, where I will dwell in the midst of the children of Israel forever. My holy name shall the house of Israel no more defile, neither they nor their kings, by their whoredom, nor by the carcass of their kings in their high places. That's right. Okay, these 501c3 incorporated churches, mega churches, gonna go. Right? A lot of you are leaving, but really all of you should be leaving now, and the churches around the world, and especially in so-called America, should be empty. Okay? I mean, just take a good look at this Predator right here. You should watch the movie. I had to look at it twice because it's very spiritual. Okay? You're not going to like what's coming. It's going to be real ugly. And once that happens, the window of mercy will be closed, and that's it. Okay? Jeremiah 16, verse 19. Yahawah, my strength, my fortress, my refuge in the days of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the end of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies. Woo! Vanity and things wherein there is no profit. And it's a wake-up call. A lot of so-called Negros, Latinos, Americans, and speckled birds around the world waking up. Right? They're saying, wait a minute. Now that the so-called, they call themselves white, but they also like to call themselves Caucasian. But they're really Edomites, right? No matter if they're in Holland, right? The Dutch, German, right? Russia, England, right? They're all over the world. And now the whole world is seeing the truth, who they really are. Even their own kind doesn't like their own kind, right? Because they're too wicked. Too wicked. Verse 20. Shall a man make gods unto himself, and they are no gods? Yeah, that's right. You know? The whole world's going to know it was all an act, all a play. Right? Imitators. Fake. Verse 21. Therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know. I will cause them to know my hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is Yahawah. Right? When he comes back, when Yahweh turns Yahawah loose, whoo, boy, talking about action. Okay? He's not coming to save the whole world. Okay? He's coming to clean house. That's what's going to go on. That's what's going to happen. Okay? They're going to be making more movies of Predator. I hope they make them soon, so, you want to keep an eye on that and watch them. Amos, chapter 5. Give me a minute while I look for Amos. Give me a minute. Where are you? I think I passed it. Here we go. Amos chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuked in the gate, and they abhor him that speaks uprightly. Yeah, when we're in the highways and byways, we get dirty looks from old to young. Old people passing by and giving us dirty looks, right? At first they say, oh, what's beautiful words you speak. And then all of a sudden when they look at the posters on the floor, right, and they go, what is this? And we tell them, well, this, what the so-called white people, did to us. They walk away with that look. All of a sudden, their true colors show. All red. They are not happy campers. I want to leave it with song. So there's an extra special touch to it, right? A reminder. Chapter 2, verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Woo! Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter vessel. So you can see, it's not going to be a pretty thing when Yahawah comes back with the angels, and when he wakes up and picks the 144,000 chosen elect. And also remember, and 1/3 also that's going to be saved. Okay? So I hope that I pray that I'm one of them. I pray and hope also that my elders camp, right? Lions Den, Yahawah Ben Yahshua, also in Jacksonville, Florida. And those around the world who are doing the work in sincerity and truth, right? And we also, I thank also very much GMS, the elders as well, who've been doing the work of Yahawah for many, many years. Okay? I hope that this was edifying. And with that, I'll say, Shalom.